All right, today we're going to talk about the dual control riser and the dual control brake enlarger for the Triumph Tiger 900. And I got this from ALTRider. It's a little pricey, but I think it's worth it. I know there's probably some Chinese aftermarket ones that probably work just great. I don't know, but I'm using the ALTRider. These guys were great to me. I called them up, talked to them. They gave me a little bit of a discount, not because I have a YouTube channel, but because there was a sale going on and it didn't work out. So I talked to one of them at ALTRider and they were super cool. So I recommend these guys just because they're nice and helpful with the products, which sometimes it's hard to find people like that these days. I wanted to talk a little bit about boots and the rear brakes. Now specifically the rear brakes on my Triumph Tiger 900. These new boots, well, let's just say it's hard to find that pedal sometimes. They're stiff, and I'm just not used to riding with boots. Not ones that protect you the way these do. So I'm gonna kind of go over what my solution is and what many people usually use to resolve that problem right now. So there I was riding down this godforsaken dirt trail, and I was trying to hit my brakes, and I just kept slipping off. You know what I'm saying? These boots, they're big and bulky. They're protective, right? But when it comes to hitting that brake pedal, sometimes you just miss it. You're out kind of wide. There's not a big enough platform there, and you really can't feel it. You can't really feel anything in these boots. Nothing at all. You can't feel anything in these boots. So, needless to say, I was missing the pedal. Is that a good enough demo for you? I hope so. ALTRider helped me out. They made this dual control brake pedal enlarger for the Triumph Tiger 900. And they also, wait a minute, wait for it. They also made the dual control, so that kind of steps up on the inside of the pedal. Gives you a little bit more beef when you're off-road, so you can really lay into that pedal. So I ended up getting both of them. A little bit pricey, but I think they're gonna be worth it. I think it's gonna pay off in the long run. I opted for the black because that's what they had. They didn't have any. It also comes in kind of an aluminum color or a silver color. I went for the black, which will probably wear out and look crappy, but no big whoop. Anyhow, let's get this thing installed. First, I'll do a little unpackaging and show you what we got. All right, hopefully I'm not too much in the shot. I'm doing this thing very scientifically today. You can see I got my camera set up here, but we're gonna be checking these out here. Here's the brake enlarger, here's the dual control. Let's get those things unpackaged so we can put it on the Tiger 900. Let's do it right now. They come in a sealed bag from ALTRider. We're just gonna go ahead and tear into this package and see what comes with it. Now they did send me a tube of Loctite too. Looks like a really well-made aluminum pedal piece here, and all the hardware is in here. It looks like they have the you know, the grip pins that screw into this, and didn't provide us with an Allen key. It doesn't look like, so you will have to use your own Allen key. This is the dual control, so this I believe goes right here like that, if you can see that, and that's going to be how that sits on there. And this also came with some hardware. Looks like the pins that get screwed into there. They can be replaced, obviously. All right, we're gonna get this all unpackaged. Be careful not to lose these little, I guess you want to call them cleats, but they're threaded screws. It's like you get 9 of these screws. You get a washer, a lock nut, and a bottom plate. And I imagine this bottom plate's what attaches this to the bike itself. So that's what comes in that. In the dual control, you get Allen head button screw, 2 of them. You get 2 of those, and you get 7 more of those pins. So I'm going to put all these pins together. All right, the tools needed for this is a 3mm Allen key, 2mm Allen key, a 8mm open end wrench, and some Loctite. So let's get to putting this on. Let's get this baby installed. So let's get to going. Let the installation begin. Install time, boys and girls. Install time. I'm going to put this this step on here with these 2 screws. So we're going to use the Loctite on these 2 screws and get this attached. Let's get that done, and then I'll get those 2 screws in. I think we're going to want to get all these little spikes in, basically, and you thread those down into there. So I'm going to Loctite all these just to be safe so they don't come off or unthread. I don't know if you have to, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Now we got this thing all together. You can kind of take a look at it and see. It's a pretty nice looking piece. So now it's time to put it on the bike. Let's go do it. So we're at the bike now. Kind of see how that piece is. And you're going to want to put this piece like this and set it up underneath the pedal like that. Now, as you can see, I've already got the screw in here. I'm going to go ahead and put some Loctite on it. Throw some Loctite right on the threads. Actually, it really doesn't need Loctite because it does have a nylock bolt. But I'm going to throw a little on there anyhow just for grins because it makes me feel warm and fuzzy. So let's do that. If I can get anything to come out of this tube. I didn't use their little tiny tube because I figured then I'd be knocking around with a big hole in it, leaking all over the place. So anyhow, got some Loctite on this. So you can see how that goes underneath. This goes on top like so and just drops in, and that's how the pedal's going to sit on there. Then we take the provided washer. There's a tiny little washer right here. I don't know if you can see that. And we'll go ahead and put that washer on, and the nut. It's a pretty straightforward and simple process. A little bit easier. It still isn't difficult, but and we'll just get that tightened up. Well, there you have it, boys and girls. The dual brake lever tip system for the Triumph Tiger 900 Rally Pro. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the support. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Check us out at Instagram at ManCave_Mayhem. And just remember, I'm just a man in a cave causing mayhem. Thanks again for watching.